Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Today's video I'm going to be talking about LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton. So we all know just a few days ago, RJ Hampton has decided to go overseas and play for the New Zealand Breakers, while for LaMelo Ball, on the other hand, is still trying to figure out what's his next destination. So this video, I just want to mainly focus on University of Kansas and just explain to you guys how LaMelo and RJ both messed up Kansas basketball 2019 recruiting year. So first, I want to do this video just because I've been watching Kansas basketball recruiting throughout the year, and I'm really starting to realize how bad their recruiting is after RJ Hampton has decided to not commit to their school and go overseas and play for the New Zealand Breakers. Now, if you guys are not informed, Kansas national rank right now is 31st in the country on 24/7 Sports, while last year their national rank was 5th in the country. So as you can see, that's a major difference, just because last year they managed to sign guys like Quentin Grimes, who was a 5-star player, Devon Dotson, who was a 5-star player, and also David McCormack, who was a 4-star player, while this year their best recruit is Tristan Narna, who was a 4-star player, Christian Braun, who's a 3-star player, and Isaac McBride, who's a 3-star player. So look at the difference from their recruits this year and last year. It's crazy. And honestly, when I think about it, I know you guys remember when LaMelo Ball said on Ball in the Family that he had contacts with Kansas. And I know after that, a lot of people were saying, oh, he's lying. There's no way Kansas is contacting him and stuff like that because of his NCAA situation. Then Kansas put out a statement saying that they never had contact with LaMelo. Well, honestly, after looking at their recruiting this year, I'm starting to believe LaMelo that he actually did have contacts with Kansas, because there's no way in the world that this is their only players that they could sign this year. That means they really was targeting other people like LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton, as you can see. And it's honestly starting to make a lot more sense now that I look at their recruiting so far, because if they would have managed to recruit RJ Hampton and LaMelo Ball, their national rank would be top 10 for sure. And it's just like, I know you guys know that RJ and LaMelo are kind of close. They like to talk to each other and stuff. I know you guys seen some of their conversations on social media and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure RJ and LaMelo had talks about teaming up at Kansas. But since the NCAA is not letting LaMelo Ball play, they decided to go overseas. So I would not be surprised if LaMelo decides to go overseas to New Zealand with RJ, since they can't team up at Kansas. Like, don't that actually make sense to you guys? Because I know Kansas was trying to contact LaMelo and recruit him, but of course the NCAA situation with him, Kansas is not trying to be involved with that stuff. So of course they gotta go out on social media and put out a statement lying, saying that they never had contact with LaMelo, so they won't get in trouble with the NCAA. You know, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, I just want to let you guys know, yes, Kansas was for sure trying to get LaMelo Ball, and they were trying to get RJ Hampton so they can team up together and have a top recruiting class. Man, y'all, just imagine seeing LaMelo and RJ teaming up together at Kansas. They would be messing up the NCAA. Like, man, that would be crazy. And the NCAA also would be making so much money with LaMelo Ball being in their program. And, you know, I just don't understand why they not letting him play. I guess just because they're trying to set an example out of him with other players coming up, and they like, look, if you do what LaMelo Ball did, then you're not playing for our program. So I guess they're just trying to set an example out of LaMelo Ball, but at the same time they're missing out on so much money not letting him play in their program. But it's fine. Hopefully at the end of the day we can still see LaMelo and RJ team up overseas playing for New Zealand Breakers. Then after that they both going to enter the 2020 NBA draft, and hopefully they both can be lottery picks. But we just got to see what's going to happen. I want you guys to leave y'all comments below and just tell me how y'all feel about LaMelo and RJ teaming up at Kansas. Do y'all feel like that would have been a good duo for that school? And also, do y'all think Kansas would have been a top recruiting basketball team if they had LaMelo and RJ? Please let me know, because I know I'm not the only one feeling this way. But I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.